expect from volunteers, all because we are in it to end it. As we celebrate the AVON Walk's 10th birthday this year, we are 10 years closer to a world without breast cancer because of people like you. But even though we're making progress by supporting more research and improving access to care for people who desperately need it, breast cancer continues to spread at an alarming rate. Every 3 minutes in this country, someone is diagnosed with breast cancer. Every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, someone's life is changed by those fateful words, "You have breast cancer." So this weekend, our staff and crew have distributed AVON Walk connection ribbons at random every 3 minutes. Now, as we stand together, 670 ribbons are draped around our shoulders, representing 670 lives that were changed in just one weekend. They join the 50,920 connection ribbons we've distributed since our first AVON Walk took place in Washington, D.C. in 2003. Jill will pass this weekend's final ribbon to me. This ribbon symbolizes the strength that passes from survivor to survivor. It symbolizes our support for those who will continue to be diagnosed. And it symbolizes our continuing fight to someday live in a world free of breast cancer. We walked and crewed this weekend to fight for those who are battling breast cancer and to celebrate those who have survived. But we also walked and crewed to honor those we have lost. This weekend, 145 more lives have been lost to breast cancer in America. 145 more lives have been heartbreakingly cut short. So many of us are here in honor and memory of those we've lost. We pause to think about them and every life that has been taken by breast cancer as we share a moment of silent reflection.
And it was like, oh, what is that?
My sister-in-law Lisa was diagnosed with breast cancer and passed away when she was 39.
My mom passed away when I was younger from breast cancer, and my sister was diagnosed 3 years ago.
I think it really hit me later that night when I had to call my daughter and tell her.
Our grandma died of breast cancer. I was 7, so she was 5.
I didn't understand what was going on, but because I was the oldest, I wanted to understand.
My mom was 40 years old. She was young.
He didn't want anyone else, a man with breast cancer, to be embarrassed.
I had a scare. I found a lump, which ended up not being cancer, and it sort of was a wake-up call.
When my sister was diagnosed, almost right around the same age my mom was diagnosed, my niece was 1, which is the same age I was. So it was extraordinarily difficult to witness history repeating itself.
She was one of millions of heroes who fight this disease every day.
This is my responsibility to my mom. This is what I have to do.
What I have seen in my many years of career is that I used to see women come with literally 3rd and 4th stage cancer of the breast. In last few years, I haven't seen that at all. I see early cancers now, very early detection.
And that's why I walk, because it's to give that opportunity to somebody else to actually not have to go through what I went.
As a physician, being there and seeing all these women celebrating and thriving and excited about life and then trying to give back and do something, it's heartwarming.
Everybody's there for one purpose, and it's great.
So that someday my grandchildren or someone's daughter or mother doesn't have to go through this.
We have faith that our friend will battle this to the end.
And so watching these survivors, I just thought of my sister and how much courage and strength she's had and has to fight this disease and be there for her family and for her children.
I'll keep walking now until, for whatever reason, I can't.
And then we'll be doing it.